All right, guys, there's a massive new apartment community being built right here in downtown Pensacola, and it's called the Romero. It's not your typical cookie cutter apartment complex either. This thing is going to be luxury from the top to the bottom. So today I'm going to be breaking down what exactly the Romero is, who's behind it, and how it's going to change the downtown area of Pensacola, and whether it really makes sense to rent one of these instead of buying a home. So let's go ahead and get into it. You're going to have its location. This community is going to sit right across the street from the Blue Wahoo Stadium. Going to be quite literally walking distance from it. I will say you are going to be a little bit farther than walking distance from the downtown strip, but you definitely could do it. If you've been downtown lately, then you know that this area has been blowing up from new townhomes to mixed unit developments, and the Romero is basically anchoring that the next wave of luxury residential living is going to be downtown. So that's a big part of the city to push the downtown area to be more walkable and livable, not just a place you hang out on the weekends. Now, the project is being developed by Crest Residential, the same team behind several luxury communities across the Southeast. And it's going to have a total of 282 units across 10 different floor plans. Behind me is going to be a 1-bedroom to a 3-bedroom unit that's pushing 1,400 square foot. So they broke ground early this year, and pre-leasing is expected to start in mid-2026. So it's going to be one of the biggest multifamily projects downtown has ever seen. Now let's talk about the lifestyle, because this is where Romero actually flexes. We're talking about a saltwater resort style pool, indoor lounge, dining spaces, pickleball courts, and even a luxury pet spa. Yep, a dog washing station right built in. And on the inside, they're going with quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances, big walk-in showers, and spacious bedrooms. So you can really tell that they're targeting professionals and families who want to live downtown without giving up the comfort. Plus, there's going to be a 24-hour fitness center, co-working spaces, coffee bar, and even meeting rooms. So it's very much catering to that work from home, but still want to feel like you're living in a resort type of vibe. What's really interesting is about not just the Romero, but what it says about where Pensacola is heading. For the last few years, most of the new construction we've seen has been out in places like Beulah, Cantonment, and East Milton. Mostly single-family homes, but downtown, that's where the investors are betting big on: density and lifestyle. This project alone is going to bring hundreds of new residents downtown, which in turn is going to help out local businesses, restaurants, and the nightlife thrive. And from a builder's perspective, this shows just how much confidence there is in the Pensacola market. And developers won't put up a 282-unit complex if they believe the demand isn't real. Here's the part that nobody really asked for, but it's definitely worth asking the question. Is it cheaper to rent one of these rather than actually buying a house in downtown Pensacola? So here's the catch. Luxury apartments like this don't come cheap. We don't have the official rent numbers yet, but based on comparable downtown properties, you can expect they're looking at $2,000 to $3,500 per month, depending on the size. At that price point, a lot of people could just own a brand new construction home just a few miles away from downtown and start building equity instead of paying rent. Realistically, it comes down to lifestyle. Do you want the convenience and walkability for now, or the long-term ownership and stability? Overall, the Romero is a huge step forward for the downtown Pensacola area, and it's modern, it's high-end, and it's going to reshape how people see urban living here. But if you're curious about what other new construction projects are happening here in the Pensacola area, whether it's apartments like this or brand new homes that you can actually buy, hit the subscribe button, and because this is exactly what I'm going to be covering in all these videos. And if you want me to do a walkthrough or a site tour whenever they open this up, drop a comment and I'll make it happen.